Okay, so let's try this again, see if I can get in a better mood. So, this is part 4 of the Tackle Arsenal series that I've been doing so far. I'm really like all over the place right now because I'm going to the Bassmaster Classic on Saturday. I have never been to one. I am beyond excited to go get this kind of experience. I hope to talk to a couple of friends that I've met on Instagram. I hope to talk to a couple of pros maybe. Sorry I haven't been fishing lately. Every time that I go fishing, something seems to go wrong. So I'm sorry. I'm getting there, but until I get my head straight, it's just going to be these videos. I've got about 12 of them that I've got to do today because I don't have time to do them any other day. Hopefully Friday I'll be fishing because it's supposed to be 70 with a little bit of wind. So I'm hoping with it being 70 Thursday also, it'll kind of warm up the water a little bit and get them biting like they were the other day. The other day when I first took my boat out, I completely forgot to put my GoPro in the boat, which is why y'all didn't get any footage from that. However, I did put a video on Instagram, I think, or I'm going to do that. But yeah, it's windy today, so sorry if it sounds like crap in the camera, but it's windy today. So we're just going to get into the tackle box. This is a Bass Mafia coffin. This is my favorite box that Bass Mafia makes. I had, as you saw in my crankbait videos, I have the casket. I really am enjoying those little boxes. Thinking about getting a 3500 size for my jigs, simply because I have a 3700 size box. Plano is the thin one. I really just don't like it. I want something small and compact because hopefully I'm trying to figure out a way to put my tackle in my boat without it being all over the floor. Because me and tackle, it looks like somebody threw up crankbaits in the bottom of my boat when I go fishing, or lizards or whatever else that I'm using. So it just looks like somebody threw up tackle in my boat. So I've got to come up with a way to organize my boat. Thinking about a milk crate like all the kayak anglers use. If you think that's a good idea, or if you have another method that I should try, please comment down below or message me on Instagram your ideas, or if you think the milk crate's a good idea. So we're going to get into it like I promised, like I said 400 other times. Normal tackle box. It is waterproof. Got a nice seal around it. Buddy of mine, Chris, from Catfish Chris, I think is his Instagram name, did a video of him running over this with his car, so I had to link it down below because it was hilarious. I would never do that just because these boxes are so expensive. But I customized it a little bit with some stickers, and then we're going to just get into the actual tackle portion. So up here in this first corner I have my little underspins. Let me just set this down before I make a mess. Got my little underspins. I got these little off-brand ones from Academy. That's not supposed to be in there. And then I got some fish head spins. I tried it with a new blade on there, but I haven't really fished it, so I cannot give you any kind of details on that because I don't know. And then I have two different types of swim hooks that I like to use. I like to use the Owner Flashy Swimmers. And then what are these? These are VMCs. Just the weighted swim hooks. I like either one. Then up here I have my shaky heads, which is a mess. This is a mess. Ow. Okay. Well, excuse my mess, but this is the shaky heads I like to use, the Owners. I think these are 1/4 ounce. Then I have some mustads in there from when I got Lucky Tackle Box. I like those as well. just like the owner better. Then next I have my nickels and my Z-Man mushroom heads. I really, honestly, I didn't like the Ned rig heads, the first ones that Z-Man's come out with, the little ones. I really like those. I like fishing big profile baits because I just want to catch big fish. And these big baits catch little fish all the time too. So I got this new one. Well, sorry. I started getting the nickels when I decided that Z-Man's bent out pretty easily. These are really well. These are the nickels. I think they're called the toadstool heads. And then I have these new Z-Man ones with the keeper. So I'm hoping these will do a little bit better because these feel like a bigger, stiffer hook. So I hope these do better, but I haven't tried them out yet. Then there I have my old Z-Man hooks I really don't like. Then I have some little flipping hooks. Ow. Every time I turn this camera on and try to talk to y'all, I hook myself. So there's y'all's entertainment for today. I also have the Trokar flipping hooks. Just flipping hooks. Nothing fancy. And then I also have, these are my offset worm hooks. I keep them in this little ring, and then I have each one of them kept on, which is a mess. It's a mess. Each one of them kept on a pepper clip, or whatever you call these things. Oh no. Yep. I'm done. I'm sorry, y'all. So it works good with the big hooks, but the little hooks, I gotta find a different way to do it because I don't like that. But I keep them 2-aught, 5-aught, all in this little ring. So if it falls out, you have the hooks in one pile instead of going everywhere. I did the same thing. Still didn't get them out. I did the same thing for my EWG wide gap hooks. Just on the purple clip holder. And again, I have those in a 3-aught and a 4 and a 5-aught. That's pretty much. I don't like doing the little stuff. And then in this little compartment we have Nico hooks and weighted wacky. The squirrels are attacking me from above. And here comes the sun. Yay. Alright, so I have all my Nico hooks on the paper clip. These things down really well. There's the little weedless hooks. And I also have my favorite weighted wacky hooks. These are VMCs. These are the 1/4 ounce. I only like the 1/4 ounce. And also, I do not like the Gary Yamamoto's on these because Gary Yamamoto's are already heavy enough to where they don't really need the extra help. But Yum Dingers and any like the big bite baits that are kind of take a little bit to sink, I like to throw those on these. Sorry, y'all. I haven't even touched tackle in so long that I don't even know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm a mess. For one, I don't know. I'm gonna keep. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm gonna quit rambling. I'm gonna get to finish with this video. In this bigger compartment, I keep a knife, extra hook keepers, Sharpie, wacky tool, and real oil. And I keep some extra paper clips just in case I lose one. And then the next one is just kind of like a random little assortment of things. I'll just take 2 of them out. I only have 2 types of treble hooks that I like to use. Well, yeah. I have the regular ones without the feather. Have those in 2 sizes, but I'm not sure of the size. If you want a reference, Here's the 2 sizes that I have. Not really sure. Then I have the feathered treble hooks. Got a couple of those. Then this next compartment I have extra dividers for the tackle box in case I'm on the water and I decide of something new and exciting to do with my tackle box. I can put it in there. Have another little ring divider. And for my wacky hooks, I have them in these little bags because they don't like to sit on the paper clips. I have a mess, so I'm trying to figure out what these are. Alright, so these are the VMCs. I can't remember what size these are. I want to say these are size 1. I'm sorry, these are not VMCs. These are the owners, and I know that because it comes back. Pierces the fishes. Owner has these vicious little circle hooks. Pretty sure they're size 1. Or size 2. Pretty sure. I don't know. Pretty sure. These are just some little ones that I've had for a long time. Some red octopus hooks. Those are Gamakatsus. They are a size smaller than the bigger ones. I've been getting more. I know I just said that I didn't like little hooks, but when I started, I just got these red hooks because they're on sale, and I was like, I wonder if that does any better. I don't think it makes a difference, but the smaller circle hooks do way better than these big circle hooks. But if I know I'm messing with giants, I take these. Like my pond, you never know what you're going to get. You're probably going to catch like 10 2-pounders. And then maybe the occasional 27-pounder that I wish was out there. But yeah, I like the little ones are growing on me, so I like those a lot better now. And then I have my VMC weighted ones. I have the Trocar weedless ones, and then I have some kind of thing that I got off Tackle Warehouse. They're on sale too. I thought they were bigger than what they are, but it's okay. I can do something with that. A ball-headed jig with a little spinner. And it's weedless, so I haven't tried that out yet, but definitely will as soon as I can actually go fishing. But those are my wacky hooks. But the majority of the time I have a not the majority of the time. All of the time I have a wacky rig tied on, no matter what. I don't care if it's 400 degrees or negative 400 degrees. I have a wacky rig tied on because I can always catch a fish on a wacky rig. Now I may be stubborn and not throw it, but I have one tied on. So, and then this last row is kind of like a tools, accessories type thing. So I keep my weights in these little bags. And I keep them separated. These are my drop shot weights. You can't see them in the bag, but they're in there. I keep the little, just to show you because I know y'all like seeing these types of things. I have regular lead ones, 1/4 ounce. Then I have skinny 1/8 ounce tungstens. That's pretty much all I got. The little, I have some itty bitty ones that were 1/16 of an ounce. I can't do nothing with that, so they're just kind of in there. I keep my tungsten all in one bag. I don't have a lot of tungsten, as you can tell, because I'm an El Cheapo. So this is my little tungsten bag. This is mostly, I have like 5 3/8 ounce ones, and then the rest of them are 3/16 ounce or 1/8. Just a mixture. Then I have some ones when I first started. I got these huge 1/4 ounce ones that were like 50 cents on Tackle Warehouse, and I did not realize how big they were going to be. So they're just kind of in this little bag. And these are the ones I use most often. These are from Cabela's. You know how you go to Cabela's and they got them terminal tackle haul? And then you see these big old, they're almost like this big, boxes. I think the pack come with 50 of them. They are 1/4 ounce. I like to use those because you get a big bulk pack for like $13. So that's what I use. I like tungsten, but I don't tournament fish, and I really don't have a lot of money to be spending on tungsten, considering the amount of weights that I lose. Because we have big timber in this here pond, and I can't fish, so you know I get hung up on everything. So that's why I don't buy tungsten. But tungsten is really good if you can afford it and you can justify buying it. Go ahead, don't not buy it because I'm cheap. Then in this little bag I have all of my little accessories. I have my nail weights, my beads, and a couple of screw locks to make a EWG hook that's not weighted. I can make it a swim bait hook. And then I have one swivel in there. I don't know why. I don't really use swivels. And then in this little one I have my cheap weight stops, and then I have my actual, so you see if I can get it out, actual bobber stops. My favorite bobber stops are either, actually my favorite ones are the VMC ones. If you want I'm sorry. VMC and 6th Sense both make an incredible stopper. Then lastly, in this last compartment I keep extra O-rings. Alright, so that will do it for the tackle box. Now, when I have a friend over, or if I take somebody fishing, I kind of like don't want them like rumbling through my tackle box because they don't, like, I don't have anything labeled. I know where everything is, and like I don't want to put it back somewhere where like then I have to go back and reorganize it. So I have a, ow, you stupid fly ants. Y'all have flying ants where y'all are from? Cause I hate them. But anyway, this is kind of like a keep in my truck type thing where I can just go pond fishing, or this is like a buddy bag because you know you don't want people like messing up your tackle. I'm not trying to like sound mean or anything, but y'all know how it is if y'all have like a little brother that doesn't know besides hooks and he just kind of throws them everywhere. Yeah. So I got my big EWGs. I got them all separated out in these little bags. Like your little hook bags you get. You can make these as little pond. You know, you stuff them in your pocket and you can just go. And you don't have to, you can even, if you wanted to, take like a bigger one like this one. And you can put circle hooks, worm hooks, wide gap hooks, swim bait hooks, all in this one little thing. You can just slide it in your pocket and go. You don't have to take a big tackle box. So that's another reason why I essentially did it for pond fishing. And I got my boat and don't really have the need for it anymore because I just put my tackle box in there. But you know, you got all the essentials. Worm hooks, shaky heads, more worm hooks, circle hooks and a couple weights, and then swim bait hooks. And I like to keep them in this little bag, that empty soft plastic bag, and you can fit all of these in this bag. And you're essentially worry free unless, you know, the person you're fishing with is careless and they just dump everything in one bag. Then that would suck. But if you're looking for, if you're just a pond fisherman and you know you don't want to take a lot, especially walking around this pond's pretty big, and if you just take yourself in a book bag and you're trying to carry that heavy tackle box with all them hooks in it, it's gonna wear you down. So it's better using your energy for fishing rather than messing with, you know, a million tackle boxes. So that's my system for friends that come fishing, or if I just want to leave it in my truck. I can have all of my hooks in this one little bag rather than this big tackle box. So if that's something that you're interested in, you know, when you go buy hooks, save the wrapper. You can take the piece of card paper out, whatever it is, piece of paper out, and you know, you can label it if you can't remember. Me, I have been obsessed with fishing for so long that I know all the sizes of hooks. I can sit there and look at it and tell you what size it is. Except for the circle hooks. I have a hard time with that. But there's my terminal tackle box. I hope you've been enjoying this series. I hope y'all have a great weekend if I don't get back to y'all before Friday. I'm probably not going to take my big camera to the Classic just because I can't afford to buy a new one if somebody steals it. So I'm just going to be doing it on the old mobile rig here. So if you're at the Classic and you want to, you know, just say hey, come say hey. I'm not really nervous, but I'm going to be nervous when I get there, because when I see like people that, you know, the professional people, you kind of just get nervous. I don't know why. But once I get talking to people, you won't shut me up. I probably won't leave for the whole day. But thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I have thoroughly loved all of the positive feedback that I've been getting on my Instagram. You know, here lately, life hasn't been going exactly the right way for me, with family and the weather not cooperating. It's good to see that y'all like me enough to have patience for me just going about my everyday life here. If you want me to start doing like personal vlogs, like me going to school, or you know, me doing things like once a week, if y'all want another video, I can do a personal vlog if y'all would like that kind of thing. I don't really do much other than study, play around with tackle, and go to school, unless I'm fishing. Then y'all have a fishing video. But I really hate that I'm dragging this video out, but I really hate that I'm not fishing and filming as much as I used to. Like, it's eating away at my soul. But I'm glad y'all have the patience, and thank y'all guys again for all the support. It really means a lot. What that was. But I'll see y'all in the next one. I hope y'all enjoy it.